Games and Giggles!
Hey. Welcome to episode 166 of Games and Giggles. I'm your host, Miss Rylee, and today we're exploring the fascinating world of chemistry. Don't worry if that sounds like a big science word. Chemistry is all about the amazing stuff that makes up our world and the super cool reactions that happen around us every day. From bubbling solutions to color-changing experiments, we're going to have a blast with chemistry today. Let's get started. First up, let's test your chemistry knowledge with some true or false trivia questions. I will read a statement, and you will have to decide if that statement is true or if it's false. You'll get 6 seconds to decide. Are you ready? Let's play. Number 1, true or false? Water is made up of 2 elements, hydrogen and oxygen. The answer is true. Water is H2O, 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Number 2, true or false? If you mix red and blue food coloring, you'll get purple. The answer is true. Red and blue make purple when mixed together. Number 3, true or false? A catalyst is a substance that slows down a chemical reaction. The answer is false. A catalyst actually speeds up a chemical reaction. Number 4, true or false? Salt dissolves faster in hot water than in cold water. The answer is true. Heat increases the energy of water molecules, which helps them break down the crystal structure of salt more quickly. Number 5, true or false? Atoms are so big that you can see them with only your eyes. The answer is false. Atoms are incredibly small and cannot be seen with the human eye. Special instruments like the electron microscopes are needed to view them. And number 6, true or false? All liquids freeze at the same temperature. The answer is false. Different liquids freeze at different temperatures. For example, water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, and mercury freezes at about minus 38 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 39 degrees Celsius. How'd you do with those tricky questions? Okay, now it's time for a quick little chemistry joke. Why was the chemistry teacher always calm? Because she had all the solutions. Okay, for our next game, we're going to play connections. In this game, I'll say a chemistry word, and your job is to say everything you can think of that's connected to it. There are no wrong answers. As long as it's related, it counts. For example, if I say water, you might say liquid, drink, splash, or rain. Let's see how many connections you can make to each chemistry thing that I name. I'll give you 10 seconds to answer. Get ready to think fast and be creative. Let's start with word number 1, bubbles. A couple words for bubbles could be soap, popping, round, and floating. Number 2, mixing. A couple possible connections for mixing could be spoon, stirring, cooking, or baking. Number 3 is rainbow. A couple possible connections for rainbow could be colors, light, prism, and spectrum. Number 4 is ice. A couple possible connections for ice could be cold, frozen, water, or melting. Number 5 is experiment. A couple possible words for experiment could be test tubes, scientist, discovery, or results. And number 6 is reaction. A couple possible connections for reaction could be change, fizz, combine, and new. Great job with all those chemistry connections. And for the last activity of the day, let's play something new. This is called Chemistry Freeze Dance. This is a fun game where you can dance around while I call out different states of matter. When I say solid, you should freeze completely still like ice. When I say liquid, you can wiggle around and flow like water. When I say gas, you can bounce all around like a gas molecule. Are you ready to play? Ready? Let's start out by moving like a liquid, flow and wiggle like water. Now freeze like a solid. Don't move at all. Now, bounce around like a gas. Bounce, 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 and float around. Back to a liquid now. Flow and wiggle. Now, freeze into a solid again. Don't move. Now, bounce around like a gas. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Now, freeze like a solid. Now, flow like a liquid. And freeze again like a solid. And now, bounce like a gas. Bounce, bounce, bounce around. And once again, freeze like a solid. Great job dancing through all the states of matter. Now you know how molecules move around in solids, liquids, and gases. Wow, what an amazing chemistry adventure we've had today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. This is Miss Rylee signing off from Games and Giggles. And don't forget, if you want more fun audio for your Yodo and Tonybox player, head over to mamabearaudio.com to learn more and sign up for free audio each month. Tune in tomorrow for more games, jokes, and giggles. Goodbye for now.